The recent 2-1 defeat to Newcastle United didn't just cost 3 points. It exposed a deeper problem in attack, a growing sense of frustration, and a lack of cutting edge going forward. After a brief spell of promise, Michael Carrick is now facing a harsh reality. Manchester United are desperately short of attacking threat from the wings, once a trademark of the club's style, following the squad clear-out led by Ruben Amorim in the summer of 2025, which saw Marcus Rashford, Alejandro Garnacho, and Antony all leave for different reasons. United suddenly look painfully thin out wide. Right now, only Amad Diallo and Patrick Dorgu offer true width and the ability to stretch defenses. But with Dorgu injured and Amad starting on the bench, United lost their width entirely. That forced players like Lenny Yoro to launch long balls toward Benjamin Šeško simply because there was no outlet on the wings. Matheus Cunha naturally drifts inside looking for space, often crowding the central areas, while Brian Mbeumo struggles when played out of position on the left. Even the fullbacks, Luke Shaw and Noussair Mazraoui, hesitate to push too high for fear of counterattacks. The result is an attack with almost no width. United may control the ball, but their build-up becomes predictable and easy to defend. That's exactly why Yan Diomande has suddenly become such an important target. The RB Leipzig youngster is a classic touchline winger, lightning fast, fearless in one-on-one situations, and capable of tearing defensive shapes apart. His presence would immediately restore United's threat from the flanks, forcing defenses to spread out and opening space for players like Cunha and Šeško to attack. And right now, that might be the missing piece Carrick needs to pull the Red Devils out of their attacking crisis. Looking back to last summer, the decision at Manchester United to clear out parts of the squad was a bold attempt to rebuild discipline. But letting Antony, Alejandro Garnacho, and Marcus Rashford all leave at the same time created a massive gap on the wings. The club tried to fix the problem in the winter transfer window by moving for Antoine Semenyo, but the deal collapsed, and he eventually joined Manchester City, where he immediately caught fire with 7 goals. Now, much of United's hope for rebuilding their attacking width rests on Yan Diomande, the rising winger from RB Leipzig. According to Fabrizio Romano, United scouts spent the entire month of January closely tracking the young Ivorian in the Bundesliga. Diomande's journey is far from the typical European academy path. Because of strict FIFA regulations that prevent European clubs from signing players under 18, his family made a bold move and sent him to the United States at just 15 years old. There, he faced a completely different life. Diomande had to balance school and football at the same time, something very different from the full-time academy system in Europe. His raw talent began to shine in the United Premier Soccer League, the 4th tier of American football. At IF Frenzy, coach Tyler Weston spotted his huge potential and even moved him deeper on the pitch so he could receive the ball earlier and drive straight at defenders. The breakthrough moment came in the 2023 UPSL National Final. At just 16 years old, Diomande changed the game almost single-handedly, scoring the winning goal in extra time to secure the title. From there, his rise was incredibly fast. After a trial with Rangers FC, he moved to CD Leganés in Spain and made headlines by debuting against giants like Real Madrid and FC Barcelona at just 18 years old. Even though Leganés were eventually relegated from La Liga, his record of 2 goals and 1 assist in 10 matches was enough to convince Leipzig to pay £17 million for him in the summer of 2025. Since arriving in Germany, Diomande has truly exploded. In the Bundesliga alone, he has already delivered 10 goals and 6 assists. His latest performance against FC Augsburg said it all. An equalizer in the 76th minute, 5 successful dribbles, and a stunning 9.3 rating from SofaScore. From a tactical point of view, Yan Diomande is exactly the type of modern winger that Michael Carrick is desperately looking for. He has blistering pace, strong one-on-one ability, and the kind of relentless pressing that modern football demands. Marcel Schäfer, the sporting director of RB Leipzig, has described him as a player with outstanding physical power and a sharp eye for goal. Just as important, Diomande's work ethic fits perfectly with the culture that Ineos is trying to build at Manchester United. Instead of relying on high-paid stars who don't always put in the hard yards, United want hungry fighters, players with the drive and resilience that Diomande has shown throughout his journey. His rise in Germany has also opened the door to the Ivory Coast national team, where he is already forming a lethal partnership with Amad Diallo. And this is exactly where United believe they have the edge. Even though European heavyweights like Liverpool and PSG are monitoring his every move, the Red Devils remain confident that the bond between Amad and Diomande will pull him toward Old Trafford. This move aligns perfectly with United's new recruitment strategy. Since taking control, Ineos have focused on discovering rising talents rather than chasing established stars who may lack motivation. In fact, the oldest player they've signed so far is only 26. At just 19 years old, Diomande represents the kind of long-term investment the club wants to build around. The £80 million price tag set by Leipzig is enormous, but it reflects the value of a player many inside the Red Bull football system believe has natural talent comparable to Erling Haaland. Even so, that price tag is a real gamble. The shadow of past signings from the Bundesliga still lingers at Manchester United. Players like Sancho, Mkhitaryan, and even earlier Shinji Kagawa arrived from Germany with huge expectations, but struggled to truly dominate the Premier League. English football has a reputation for swallowing even the brightest attacking stars from Germany. But that's exactly where Yan Diomande must prove his worth. Unlike those names, his story is built on resilience and a fighting mentality forged from a young age. For United, he could be the player tasked with finally breaking the long-standing Bundesliga curse at Old Trafford. Much of the hope of bringing him to Manchester now rests on Christopher Vivell. The United director knows the Red Bull football network better than most. His role in helping secure the signing of Benjamin Šeško is one reason fans believe he could once again use those connections to negotiate a deal with RB Leipzig. Still, the financial side of the move may depend heavily on qualifying for next season's UEFA Champions League. The upcoming Premier League clash with Aston Villa could be crucial, not just for United's position in the table, but also for the transfer budget Vivell will carry into Germany this summer. If the deal happens, United's attack would finally gain a true wide weapon, creating more space for other players to exploit. Because Diomande wouldn't just be another player arriving at Old Trafford. He would represent something bigger, a statement that Manchester United are ready to rediscover their identity, with powerful wings once again driving the Red Devils forward.